Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at a coaching session that I did with my mid laner from the ERL1 team that I am currently coaching. And this is a 1v1 session, and we're going to be going very deep on the early lane. If you guys want to get coached by me, link's going to be in the description. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Let's jump straight into the session.
If Mind is better than Cut Down, or do you think it's Cut Down is better than?
I had that question today already. I'm not entirely sure. I think both are good, really.
I think it kind of depends on, like, maybe also how you're itemizing, right? Like if you're going, I think if you're going for like a high DPS build, I think Cut Down is better. But if you're going for like more CD heavy, I think like the mana can be good.
I reckon the main reason we take Presence of Mind is to help with a little bit of mana sustain in the lane, though.
Yeah.
Because usually you don't necessarily need it in mid to late, but I think the reality is you don't necessarily need Presence of Mind on Ori if you like don't throw out your abilities all the time on cooldown.
Yeah, if you kind of just conserve them a bit.
Yeah. What we just talked about, if you pick the right windows, not all the windows, it's a very similar concept. That way you slow it down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get it. If you want, you could also try to pull the minions a bit. See what happens.
Or like auto tagging him and then trying to pull him.
Yeah, pull the minions backwards.
Yeah.
But do that after you've had the setup on one melee, one ranged.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it can be. I'm just thinking about like the Q placement because I feel like it could maybe be good to just put it in between the minions, because then when he goes up to last hit, you can kind of like Q him without hitting the minions, so you don't push as fast.
What I saw Knight do in this matchup from the Worlds game is he actually held the Q on top of him.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I saw as well, right? He just kept it.
Yeah,
Said. But I don't know if that's like ideal. Like I don't know if he played it like frame perfect, right?
he did a pretty good job in the lane.
Yeah, like he played it well, but I'm just kind of thinking, can you min max it more? You know?
Nice.
Ah.
Very good, Harbo. Good hold there.
Oh, that was not this great though.
Okay, good try. Let's review it.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking at my stream?
Yeah.
Okay, it starts off really nice. I think your level 1 is generally very strong. Like, you do really good job with spacing, you do a really good job with pressuring him level 1. Your wave state's great. What we need to understand is this is a 2-wave crash right here. 2-wave crash, guaranteed. That's fine. That's completely fine. What we see in this particular position is that this trade was completely fine. We get ourselves level 2, great stuff. We deny him a lot of minions here. We're in a really nice position. Not a bad trade at all. Right here is when you gotta like recognize that we need to now put our emphasis and our thought onto this wave, because we need to crash this wave right here.
Yeah.
And if we do not go for this next Q here, we also have the ball still in position for if the wave crashes, we can instantly punish Yone on the turret. Remember what happened in this last VOD that we did, in this last game that we played, is you had this big wave crashing, it was also wave 2, under the turret, and that's where he lost a lot of his HP. That's also the mindset in this particular situation. You don't want to really trade in intervals, you want to trade in big bursts. So if you can get a big crashing wave and punish him onto his last hits in the tower, that's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck when it comes to value in this matchup. Because that's when his second with the D-Shield cannot really keep up with the amount of damage that you're going to be dealing towards him.
Yeah.
So focus on stacking a big wave as well. And then under tower, right here, this is your avenue normally, but it was a little bit too late. And that led to him being able to come out of it pretty unscathed. Right?
What is it that happens when you like if you crash it like on third wave? What is it that happens what is like kind of bad compared to second wave?
You can also crash on wave 3, right? The thing is, if you go for a wave 2 crash, you can then opt in for another wave 2 crash. And you can like get the most amount of trading windows into Yone. So you get the most amount of punishing windows if you go for a double 2-wave crash. But if you go for a 3-wave crash, you get it's also really good. You get a big wave, but you lose a few trading windows onto him. Does that make sense? Or not?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. So let's give it another go here.
Yeah, I think the second that he like use W, right? On the second wave, I should just insta crash it because that means that his W is down for like what is Yon kit. I'll just find his cooldown. W is like pretty long cooldown. Based on your attack speed, it's around like it says 14 seconds, but it's based on like attack speed, so I assume it's like between 14 and 13 seconds.
Yeah, it's something like that.
I see he's 20. I think yeah, the second that he used W on the wave, I should just insta crash because then he doesn't have like W to defend himself on the crash.
Okay. Let's give it another go here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly grab some water in the meantime.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try it with the ball on your head this time, okay?
Okay.
Let's see what happens. We're still gonna try the same setup.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well done. 2-wave crash again. Make sure you get level 3 first. Very good. I like how you're not trading here. Oh my god. What did you just do?
I know. I was
Okay.
a bit expecting the flash, but not like that.
Okay, let's break it down. Okay? Initially, what happens right here is that you get a very good 2-wave crash. Like, it's slow, it's steady. Look at the CS score, you're murdering him. It's really, really good. So, you manage to get the wave in a third. You get a very nice poke off here. You nicely juke out on this W. You're very high HP. You get even more damage off. Perfect. We drag the wave backwards. Perfect. Now, get level 3. The most important thing you need to do is get level 3. You're gonna 2-wave crash anyway, and it's a cannon minion right here. Which means that you're allowed to hit the minions a little bit more. Feel free to start hitting these melees right here. Maybe walk out of range, grab up your ball again. And if you reach level 3 really early right here, what's going to happen is that he's going to struggle a lot with walking up, because he's going to take a lot of damage if you're level 3 or close to level 3 by doing this, because of the extra point in your W, dealing an insane amount of damage towards this guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Like, yeah, like it will not push that fast because the cannon is set, and then I just have W. I think,
Right.
yeah, it's just a small thing in terms of runes. I think, like when Knight played it, he had biscuits, right? I think just Conquest Mind could be really good here, because then I can like hard like pressure, right? If I get this fight. Cool.
Yeah, like you can also take biscuits. It's 14.8.
Oh, yeah, that's, yeah, maybe I should, yeah, I should take biscuits then, I think.
But you can also practice like without. It really is on what you
Yeah, I'm just thinking it's like old runes, right? So I don't think Press of Mind is like, yeah, it's kind of like top best, right? So I think I should play biscuits.
Okay, let's try it again. Good 2-wave crash. Keep it up now.
Yeah.
We're making some progress here. Really good stuff.
How did you set up the 1v1? Like, did his like coaching staff want him to practice as well, or?
Their coach reached out to me, and they said they want to practice 1v1s, and I was like, this is good practice for Harbo here. Okay. You're getting tips here.
Yeah, shit. Vegas can though. The one I played with this one, when Caps plays with. Like, Orianna actually has like a pretty good base skin, the same for Syndra.
That's right. Yeah, I love Syndra base.
Yeah. I think Yone is not too bad, but like Ocean Song Yone is too good.
It's pretty
One to
crazy.
use. Yeah.
That High Noon Peacemaker Yone is also super broken, but they removed it for comp.
Yeah.
Okay, you got this. Focus up. Attack the left caster on the left.
I mean, I agree a bit.
Okay, man.
So, let's see.
Okay, good stuff. All right, check my review, Harbo. How did you feel this level 1?
Bit weird because I think I messed up, like, I don't know, like either my push or like mouse attack or my position or something like that.
Okay. What happens right here
Maybe.
is, if you look at this replay right here, I want you to be very, very precise here. What you do is you let the wave come in, okay? This hit on the melee is really good. It's a really good hit. But now you need to wait, and now when this caster throws his first auto attack right here, that's when you hit this one once.
Yeah.
Because what happens then is then you're going to be in a position where the caster echo switches, and both of these 3 casters are going to change targets in the sense that they are going to desync the minion HP. So
Yeah.
you then get more trading windows onto the Yone. Because you hit this minion too much, and what we also see right here is that we now, whenever we hit this Yone right here with this auto attacks, is our push becomes too fast.
Yeah.
And I think this is then a wave that we can out-attack a little bit more, because the earlier we crash this one, right? The earlier...
Like earlier the minions gotta die, and then we could get like even state on third wave.
Yeah, unless he loses XP. Unless he loses XP. Okay, I'm gonna quickly show you how that setup looks like.
Yeah.
You see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm playing with Galio here. So what do? I hit one of the melees. I wait. I hit one of the casters. I could have done it a lot earlier. This desyncs all of these minions here.
Yeah.
That makes it really hard. And then I pull it once backwards with an auto attack W. And now he's forced to like walk up really, really far. You see all these minions dying here?
Yeah.
That's problematic for him. Because in the end, also in this matchup, we're playing for me an advantage at its core. Because killing this Yone is just really hard to do. Okay, let's get it. Okay, man. No worries.
I don't know, I can't really seem to track the minions in this game. It's so weird.
No problem. Okay. He just used everything. Yeah, nice. Well done. Really good recover, dude. Very well done. All right. So what Yone did was hard griefing on his E there. He used all of his abilities, and you punished it really well onto that last hit. You recovered really well here, Habbo. Good stuff.
Yep.
Okay. What did we see this particular? Let's look what we actually saw in this particular VOD and just break it down step by step here. Except for the fact that Yone got a new car.
Well, I mean, I kind of wanted to get like the same kind of wave state as I got in, I don't know which game it was, where like on the third wave, like the minions crashed again. So I don't know if I should just like look to push the second wave like a lot harder.
What did you want to do?
Like I kind of wanted the like second wave to die under his turret, right?
Yeah.
Like either he gets it, and then you know the third wave is kind of in the middle, so I can. Because if the third wave ends
Yeah.
up being on his side, right, then sometimes it tanks like a third shot, and
Yeah.
his minions group up before mine,
Yeah.
so he also gets like pushed that way. I'm not sure if I should just like try to like I don't know if I should have like a time on my head where like
No.
I need to have this wave.
There's a different solution.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's walk it through, and I'll help you with the solution here. So in this particular situation, we have the beautiful setup. Look at this fucking gorgeous setup, by the way. We hit one melee minion, middle range creep when the auto settles, and look what happens to these minions. It is the perfect situation for you. Like, you unfortunately missed the Q. It was a good attempt on the Q, good movement to Yone. Right? Really, really beautiful position. And look what happens here with these creeps. It's gorgeous. It's really, really gorgeous. He loses so many minions because of this. Okay, we do a really good job here as well. I like your auto spacing. I like how you just stand your ground. I think he missed spaces a bit. We grab the level 2 here, which is really good. We pressure him aggressively here, which is really, really good. Did we hit the Q or was this purely W?
I only hit the W. I think I misplaced the Q a bit.
Okay, let's take a look at your positioning in this particular situation.
Stand a bit further down.
Yeah, because we also want to be somewhat in range of this creep, right?
I think I should just have, like, my Q isn't that difficult to hit here, right? I just like missed it.
Okay, I think you can stand closer to him, actually, because this creep is not even close to dying.
Yeah, I should have stand a bit further down.
Yep. Okay, still, wave state is in a fantastic position here. We're still really happy with this wave state. What happens is right here, this Q is like, this is what fucked you up here, this Q.
Yeah.
Because ideally what we do is we try to punish him on the casters here. These melees are really easy for him to hit. We can then put some pressure onto the casters. So, right now, we got to understand, how do we get the wave back towards our side? Right? The way that we do that... Oh, what do you say?
Maybe I should just like walk up here. He has no W, right? And then just grab an auto attack and then drag the minions up.
Exactly. And you don't even have to do that with an auto attack on Yone. You can also do that with an auto attack on the minions. Just one auto attack on a melee creep will redirect all of the minion aggro onto you, and you can then pull the minions back out to the center of the lane.
Does it always work like that?
Yeah, so if you look at the minion hierarchy, right? The most important thing that minions will focus is if you hit a champion, minions will start focusing you. And on number 4, what you got is the minion hierarchy will focus other minions that are hitting their minions. So if these minions are hitting these minions, you cannot do it. But since these minions are hitting the turret and they're locked on, that's not a minion target focus. And on number 5, you got like, you hitting a minion is gonna aggro you. So if these minions lock onto the turret and you out-attack one of these blue creeps, you're gonna actually be able to pull the minion back up a little bit more towards the center.
Yeah, like I can pull the minion, and then because I'm auto-attacking the minion, right, I'm also getting push, so it's gonna like stand in the middle, and then Sure.
That's right.
I actually didn't think. I was like, not even sure if maybe I knew this, but I kind of just forgot about it, right? I don't think I like thought about this. Because sometimes like when I hit the minions, it's aggro me, right? But I'm not like completely sure when. Like I know for sure when you auto-attack champions, right? Or you use targeted abilities in champions.
Yeah.
What is better? Like that's usually what I try to do, right? But I guess because it's a bit niche when they're hitting the turret, right? And you want to do this, but it's obviously not that niche, but it's like more niche than like when the wave is in the middle of the lane.
It's a bit of a new mechanic because what happens is they changed at the start of the season, or like last season, when the minions hit turret, they cannot re-aggro anymore. Right? So these minions are always going to hit the turret until they stop hitting. So because of that, what's going to happen is that you can then do that trick consistently and pull minions backwards.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, I think it makes sense, right? Like if I thought about that, then I could for sure just have done it here.
Yep.
Lane would still be in a good spot.
And this Q on the tower, this is big one. Really, really big one.
Yeah, it was really grief when I missed that.
Absolutely. So one more thing I quickly want to take a look at right here is that if you push this wave right here, after we're hitting the Yone a bit, I think this is where we start hard pushing, which we kind of do. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I think it's good. We had a good two-wave crash. Two-wave crash was great.
I think if I was like mindful of the fact that I could just drag the minions by auto tagging the minions, right? I think that's for sure what I should look
You need to
do.
get your damage off first, though, because that's your harass window on the
Yeah,
turret.
yeah. I should use like QW, and then I should like while it's on like cooldown, right? I should just try and use like my auto tags to
Yeah,
like fix the wave state.
that's right. You don't have to draw the minions fully towards the center, but you can like just get a little bit closer towards your side, so it's just harder for Yone to walk up.
Yeah. Could also be like interesting to look at the game I played yesterday, like Sundra versus Shown, because like I won the lane, but I didn't have like a big as CS lead as I could have.
Okay.
Right? I think that matchup was kind of like one-sided for. I think it should be one-sided for Sundra if you're playing it well.
The thing is,
But I
Yone
didn't
can
really go up
minimize
that
pretty
much.
decently.
Yeah.
Because if he uses his E reactively towards your QE, it's really easy for him to avoid damage and get space back in the lane.
Yeah. I don't think you should ever like QE just randomly and like Sundra right into your
No,
it's really
absolutely.
good ability to save. I mean in that game I didn't really go like in that lane. Yeah, I was just trying to use like Q and auto attacks to put him out right. It's kind of tough to like when you don't have like area score stuff like that. Kind of just want to conserve like your abilities and stuff like that a bit more. Let's see. Maybe I got it in this one.
Yeah, you got stood. Try that setup again. Setup is good.
I think generally I also just kind of want to mirror him, and then when he gets Q3, I try to like do it like diagonally a bit more. That makes sense.
Try it out.
Go a bit so far.
Go for 3 Earth Crash here. Try it. Just to see what happens. Okay. Weren't really able to do it. See if we can punish him on the casters and then drag a minion.
Really not. Drag it, yeah, like it's also tag minions, right?
Okay, let's ask for a redo. Let's redo this one.
Can you type it or?
I can't. I'm not sure how.
think you just type in the chat.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, very quickly. It kind of sucked that he got the fleet onto you early, because he got a little bit of HP back with that. And we lost quite a bit of HP ourselves. I think, oh yeah, really important thing, Harbo. When this next wave comes in, I need you to press level 2 ASAP. Right here.
Yeah.
Start hitting this front melee minion, because if you get level 2, what happens, you can actually walk up, and you need to let these casters aggro onto your minions first, so he can actually get pressured into losing minions. If you actually let this minion die while you have level 2, you can step up, you can zone him from XP. That's a really big thing. And it seems like 3-wave crashing is just not possible. That's okay. Let's keep a good 2-wave crash. It kind of sucks that this minion starts hitting this minion, so you cannot really pull the minions here, because that minion was fucking it up for you. And therefore you don't reach level 4 first on this bounce back, and you're just in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Let's redo. Right. Let's get it. Let me know when you're getting bored or when your attention span seems to run out, okay?
I think it's fine. I can go for a little while longer.
Okay. Because this can sometimes get a little bit... like drilling the same matchup over and over and over again can sometimes be tricky. I reckon we do a few more 1v1s and then we take a break.
Yeah. I think here I just need to be really like mindful also of like my spacing level 1.
Yep.
Like he has 20 movement speed up on me, right? And fleet as well.
Oriana's base move speed is slow as shit.
Yep.
It's actually like one of the lowest. I think it's the lowest. Maybe together with maybe Anivia has one 320 maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe Anivia also has 325.
I don't know if anyone has, I think Yumi's might be kind of low.
Yeah.
Clit when he's knocked down, I think
It's
something
like
like that.
230.
But I think yeah, like 325 is generally like some of the on the low end, right? Then
Yeah, it is.
the higher end is like Olaf 350. Then Yon's like 345. And most champions are around like 330, 335.
It's balanced though. Or he's slow. That's balanced.
If she had more movement speed, right, she could like space
Oh
a
no.
lot more easily, and her W was also be a lot stronger. And
I don't want to think about it. Alright, let's lock in.
this. So, yeah.
It's okay, man. Nice job. Nice. Crash the wave. Let's end it here. Okay. Nice cue. Okay. So
I don't know.
he's
I'm
done.
really
For,
suspicious.
he's
He's
done.
done?
He's done. Yeah, he's done. Okay. So a few good things in this particular game, right? You recognize the power of the double two stack in this game, right? It felt good.
Yeah.
The waves.
Yeah.
So your setup was slightly mismatched again because you hit the wrong creep. And if you hit the wrong creep, what's gonna happen is then all of the creeps are gonna nuke one creep instead of the target splitting out. You can really see that in the amount of damage that's being done towards these creeps. And then you can see that if you hit him as well, you see that you build this massive, 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 massive minion lead here. Like gargantuan. And he can just walk up and take all of this together in a bit on your cooldown. Especially when you miss that Q, you can just take two creeps at once. And that's not what we want to do. We want to let him need to fight for every single creep. We cannot allow him to take multiple creeps at once. But besides that, good aggressive posturing, right? Pretty good stuff right here. We get the crash eventually. We hit every creep, which is the most important thing. Nice out attack QW. I think right here you can like give him a little bit more taps here. Give him like 1 or 2 more taps.
Yeah.
If we look at this specific situation, let's get very specific here. This was good. Good QW onto the last hit. We're free to, if he gives it to you, give him the tap here. And try to play off one more rotation of your abilities if possible. Like if you can get this another next QW in right here with an auto attack. And then in the meantime also drag the minions. That's when you're like nuking him, right?
Yeah.
So if you can get...
I don't know if I don't know if my like Q went out of range. So that's why, because I think I wanted to do that right, but then I kind of forgot to. Not sure though.
Okay. I like this. This was really good. Like, it sucks that we miss it, but the ID behind it is very good. So I like that you get the level 3 first. You take the level up timer and you pressure him off it. And next time, if you time this a little bit better, like a little bit better with the next last hit. And I think also we can get the main a little bit earlier, so we deny him that creep for free. So what happens right here is that this creep's getting nuked. And this is his first creep, right? So either we make this minion low so we can Q plus W it afterwards, or we don't hit this minion at all, punish him with 1 out attack on this creep, drag the minions back, then get this one with the level 2 advantage, then walk up. And then hit your level 3, I mean. And then on your level 3, you want to throw it onto this particular minion.
Yeah.
Getting very close here. So this was pretty decent here. It sucks that we need to use our abilities onto the wave. But the good thing is...
I didn't really have to. I think it's... I don't know, like... I think I don't know actually what it was. Like, I think something just felt wrong and then I, like, misclicked it. I don't know. I'm not really sure what... Maybe I got thrown out of it a bit.
You get a creep with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I definitely shouldn't have used it like that, right?
It's a lot of mana. Okay, but the good thing here, right, is we nuke this wave, right? We get this wave in. This is very nice. And what happens when we get this wave in right here? See that we reach level 4. So he now does not get the level 4 level up timer. Which is very big, because he got you with all of those in the previous vaults, right? But you get him with this one here. So this was fantastic. And then what we see is that from this point, ideally, like we can potentially 2-stack again if we know what the jungle's doing. But one thing that we missed was the level 5 level up timer right here. So he got you now with the level 5.
Yeah.
If you get that one before him, if it's a little bit more onto your mental stack, then suddenly you can prevent him from hitting it that easily. Because if you're level 5, he's level 4, that's when he's in trouble. So for free to do this wave, this cannon wave, onto the third series of a 2-wave crash, feel free to put a little bit more pressure onto this particular wave, because this is a cannon minion as well, so it doesn't die that fast. So you can auto-attack a little bit more, grab the level 5 early, and then pressure him with the level advantage once again.
Yep.
Alright. But besides that, one thing that we really spotted today is that your setups went from decent to good. Right? We now know what to do. Practice this in solo queue as well. And I also think that we managed our waves a little bit cleaner, and we're making some good progress here. So we gotta schedule some more 1v1 sessions, and we're gonna refine this a little bit more. Let's give it a few days before we do another one.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Good. Any questions?
No. I think it made sense.
Okay.